So even before the COVID-19 struck the United States, we Americans had a sense that we're entitled to at least a 3-foot bubble of space around us, right? And we call this, of course, our personal space. But when we're in line at the store, or we're going for a walk, or we're just wandering through a library, we never really gave a whole lot of thought to that personal space unless somebody was being obnoxious and invading it. But now, you go for a walk, and if somebody's coming toward you, even if they're like a block away, one of you is going to cross the street to maintain what we've come to know as social distancing. Nobody wants to get any closer than 6 feet. And if you find yourself anywhere near a stranger, they give you this sidelong glance of suspicion, don't they? Like you're going to steal their hubcaps or something. I mean, this pandemic has made us just so suspicious of each other. What if that guy has it? Hey, she has the sniffles. I mean, what if she has the coronavirus? I mean, whatever, I'm going to keep my distance, right? I mean, that thinking has become normal now in just 3 months. Just the other day, my mother-in-law, who is in an at-risk category because of her age, said that she didn't want to practice social distancing with her family. And she said, if I catch the virus and die from hugging one of my grandkids, that's okay, because it would kill me anyway if I couldn't hug my grandkids. I mean, we've become afraid of human contact, and that's sad. It's just sad, isn't it? About 500 years ago, in 1527, a plague hit Wittenberg, Germany, where the great reformer Martin Luther lived. And many of the people of the town were terrified of this plague because a lot of people died, and so they fled the town, and some Christians asked if it was right and proper for them to leave too, whether they should practice some extreme social distancing. So Martin Luther replied to them, and his reply is instructive to us as Americans in the 21st century, and I think it's instructive to Christians of any era. So here's what he said. Therefore, I shall ask God mercifully to protect us. Then I shall fumigate, help purify the air, and minister medicine, and take it. I shall avoid places and persons where my presence is not needed, in order to not become contaminated and thus perchance infect and pollute others, and so cause their death as a result of my negligence. If God should wish to take me, he will surely find me, and I have done what he has expected of me, and so I am not responsible for either my own death or the death of others. If my neighbor needs me, however, I shall not avoid place or person, but will go freely, as stated above. See, this is such a God-fearing faith, because it is neither brash nor foolhardy, and does not tempt God. Now there's more to his response, but what Martin Luther wrote almost 500 years ago is godly wisdom for us right now. Don't run away. Help people who need help, but don't be stupid. All right? It's not a political thing. The virus doesn't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat, and the virus doesn't care if you don't believe if it's a real threat or not. Okay? The virus will make you sick or maybe kill you if you're not careful. All right? God has given us rational minds to use. And it's an offense if we tempt God, if we dare him, by not being smart about this whole situation. So take some advice from a 500-year-old letter written at a time and in a situation not unlike our own. So today, wherever you are, Go with God, and let's be smart about this.